The Shivang Podcast. In the 1930s, Australia faced a peculiar problem, a massive emu population that was wreaking havoc on farmland. The government responded by declaring war on the birds, leading to an unusual military operation that has since been dubbed the Emu War. This video explores the events leading up to the conflict, the tactics used by the military, and the aftermath of the war. Join us as we delve into this bizarre chapter in Australian history and try to understand why the nation declared war on a flock of birds. Welcome to our video on the Emu War, an unusual military operation that took place in Australia in the 1930s. This is a story that you won't believe until you hear it. Imagine a government declaring war on a flock of birds. That's exactly what happened. In this video, we'll take a deep dive into the events leading up to the Emu War, the tactics used by the military, and the aftermath of this bizarre conflict. The Emu War took place in Australia in 1932, when the country was facing a unique problem. A large population of emus was causing damage to crops and farmland, and the government was under pressure to do something about it. The military was called in to assist, and a decision was made to declare war on the birds. At the time, the emu population in Australia was estimated to be around 20,000, and they were becoming increasingly bold in their attacks on farms. Farmers were losing crops, and the government feared that the damage could escalate if nothing was done to stop the birds. The military was tasked with the job of controlling the emu population, and they used a variety of tactics to try and achieve this. One approach was to use machine guns, but this was largely ineffective, as the emus were able to outrun the soldiers and avoid the bullets. The military then tried to use trucks to corral the birds, but this approach also failed. Despite the military's best efforts, the Emu War was ultimately a failure. The birds proved to be too elusive and too adaptable for the soldiers to control. Today, the Emu War is remembered as a strange and somewhat comical event in Australian history, but it also raises important questions about human interactions with wildlife and the consequences of trying to control nature. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Emu War. We hope that you found this video informative and entertaining. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories from history. Thanks for watching.